This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean.
Fear not. I will find a place to put this.
Landing pad activated.
Calm down, Edward. Think. I must find a means to return the capsule to the Earth. Only then can the necessary steps be taken to secure the future.
Guys, I am going to be using my mic during this playthrough, but I'm just going to keep it unplugged unless someone asks anything in the comments. But otherwise, just read the description. I'm attempting the solo Easter egg under Eisendrache without buying any weapons except for the bows. And we're also going to try to get the Plunger and the what's it called? The Plunger and the Panzer helmet.
Doctor! My efforts will be futile if my weapon is empty! As he had warned, it appears that Max is unable to contact me this time. No matter. If our plan is to succeed, then I must continue in earnest. machines in this castle cannot function without power.
Landing pad activated.
Other pieces must exist. I will be careful not to overlook anything. Unfortunately for the dead, it is feeding time once more. I have far more important things to repair, like the universe. There is a simple-minded fool when you need one. Dancing! Suffering could have continued so much longer. I feel no guilt! Come close! I dare you! Feel the kiss of death! Once again, my brethren sought to manipulate powers far beyond their control. The beast hungers once more! Bit by bit, piece by piece, I will bring order to the universe. A defensive weapon that can also be used for offense. Your existence wasn't anything!
Eagle's Nest, this is Crippen Station. Come in.
This is Eagle's Nest. Over.
Christopher, is that you? When we didn't hear from you, we feared the worst.
Fear not, Dr. Groff. It is me, Edward. Any reports from the Giant suggesting my demise are erroneous. was the last we will see of the dragon. For now.
Victorville, I am observing your current actions. I must confess to being alarmed. Would you care to explain exactly what you are doing in the company of our enemies? Victorville? Victorville!
Teleportation successful.
The fate of the world rests on what happens on the moon. I must prevent the inevitable. That sounds a little more ominous than I expected. This method of travel, though not the most safe, is at least efficient. Piece by piece, all will be right again. You do not know what it is to feel an arrow through the heart.
Exit area immediately.
As much as I enjoy field tests, I do not enjoy them when I am this close.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiating
Time to
launch.
mow down the horde.
Eagle's Nest. We have an update. Over.
Dr. Grove, have you made any progress?
Yeah, Doctor. Machine is ready. Debating the conduit.
Very good. I will proceed with Operation Shield and join you shortly.
Security Protocol 935.
No. Maxis and his daughter have already been dealt with. Your pain is at an end. Mine is not.
Gondola call. Gondola arriving.
What to do? Why do I waste my time with such inconsequential efforts?
Initiating 115.
My arrow's end shall also be yours. It's clever. Insta-kill! If only I could make it last just a little bit longer.
Tesla coil powering up.
The trap is set. Let's see just how well it snares our enemies. By my hand you shall be purged! This is mine. It has to be. I'm holding it. One day, I really hope I get to stop all the killing and the maiming. No, I'm just kidding. You do not know what it is to feel an arrow through the heart. Fetch me their soul! The hounds will not have my flesh. Refuse to join you in death! Bury yourself! My arrow's end shall also be yours. It's clever.
Lift open! The security feeds are somewhat alarming. What on earth is going on down there?
It seems the area's no longer secure. I have the bow. What is next? What is next? The arrow will find its mark. It always does. Oh. 999! Emergency! Think, Edward. What is next? What did Maxis tell you? This room belonged to Maxis. He was the first among us to be... Never mind. Surgeon, a scientist, not a carpenter! Your reanimation!
Dr. Grove, I have absolute confidence that the teleporter trials will prove successful. As such, you should not delay the project's escalation based on your own petty fears.
Personal insults aside, Richtofen, I can assure you that the progress made at our lunar facility has only served to accelerate our plans. I have no doubt that the discovery of the MPD will prove vital to deciding the outcome of the war.
The mechanical creature has returned once more! I feel as though I am exposing myself to unnecessary risk. With enough components, perhaps I may construct something useful. return Other Dempsey to Earth, we need the death ray. To control the death ray, we need the key. First, we bring Dempsey home.
Initiating
Then,
115.
we will do what must be done.
I know you can hear me, Richtofen. Even if you choose not to respond. Though I do not understand how or why, I believe you are, in fact, an enemy spy. More than that, you may, in fact, be an imposter. I strongly suggest you stop pursuing this foolish and dangerous endeavor.
I once tried to climb inside the Pack-a-Punch, hoping that it could perhaps enhance me. I failed. Remember, Edward, tell them later. Not now. Tell them later. Not now. Remember, Edward, tell them later. Not now. Tell them later. Not now. I have harnessed this power before. And I will harness it again. mechanical monster returns to haunt us once more. The propulsion system is so fascinating. The harnessing of the element in such a manner. I may put myself to sleep.
Initiating 115.
Do you feel illuminated? Double points! There are many powers, many forces still at work in this realm. Your blood will become one with the air we breathe. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? I have far more important things to repair. The universe. I refuse to submit. Do not look so shocked. I'm not. There are some things I cannot be shielded from. Your own doom! Many have tried, none have succeeded. Crude but effective. A lot like Nikolai, really. May your blood boil beneath the skin. Are these machines following me through time and space?
Initiating 115.
You are all guilty as charged! Cataloging these gum-based elixirs could take considerable time. won't. It will not do you any good. Do you feel illuminated? Yeah. Now we shall fill them with many holes. Bullet holes. What did you think I meant? I hear you, and I know who you are. Power of lightning strikes you down.
Richthofen, whoever you may be, do not know your true intentions. But make no mistake, I will not allow you to succeed. I have activated the emergency containment field to protect the test subject's cryo chamber. Your continued defiance is an exercise in futility that will result only in your own demise.
It appears Dr. Grove may be smarter than I initially suspected. We must access the MPD device. On the double points. Greed often encourages me to take risks. It's a bad trait, I know. What I do is too important to entertain the idea of failure. remember to close your mouth when airborne. You never know what might fly by. Much like the box, machines appear to follow us wherever we go. Defensive weapons that can also be used for offense. I'm normally more selective about what I am doing.
Gondola call.
If only I had known how big they would grow.
Gondola departing.
This will not end well for most of them.
Initiating 115.
Electrocution really isn't humane. Not that I mind! My lethality was already a given.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the Panzer claw helmet. So things should be a little easier. We'll have reduced damage from fire and electric grenades from the Panzers, which is an awesome thing to have in the boss fight, considering there's going to be anywhere between 2 to 4 Panzers at one time running around a room with a bunch of zombies and dogs. But if you're just tuning in, I'm going to be attempting solo Easter egg of Der Eisendrache by not buying any weapons whatsoever. I am, however, going to try to get the Plunger, and we now have the Panzer claw helmet. But we're going to try to do it without any weapons at all, except for the bow. So we're almost there. We've already found Wisp twice. We've got the stone tablet. I've got the electric bow. Unfortunately, doing this Easter egg in a solo game, it requires you to upgrade 2 bows. So I'm going to be upgrading the fire bow. Mainly because there's 4 ring, just like the one I'm standing in now, and you see how once I stand in it, the peripheral at the bottom turns orange. Well, these these 4 rings where I have to get zombie kills in with a specific bow, one of them is definitely going to be the electric bow, and the other 3 you just have to assume it's going to be the other bow that you upgraded. So if I were to take the easy way out and do the wolf bow, that's the easiest bow to upgrade, but it doesn't kill zombies quite efficiently, and the fire bow does. So that's why we're going to upgrade the fire bow. I'm on the final step now to upgrading it, and then we'll do our 4 rings. So I'd like to say I'll have this Easter egg done by around 20 if I don't go down talking. Anyway, I'm going to take my mic back off. So if there's any questions or anything, just leave it in the comments and I'll turn my mic back on. But until then, I'm probably going to be mute until the boss fight, or getting ready for it anyway. Alright.
May your blood boil beneath the skin. Double points. I must act quickly. Many barriers stand between us and success.
I spent many happy nights here, working. No time to dwell. We must continue our work.
So I'm just going to let the clock skip ahead a little bit, a little closer to 9 o'clock. Again, we want the clock to be on 9:35, so 35 minutes past 9. Obviously the minute hand runs, hell, it runs faster than the second hand on a regular clock, so I like to stop it at 9:30, 9:31. By turning it off and turning it back on, it usually skips ahead about 3 seconds. So hopefully I can stop it about right where it was just at the 31 mark. And I'm not going to try to get it right now, because the thing with the plunger is if you go down, even if you have the plunger, if you go down, you lose it. So I would rather go down in the boss fight and lose it than lose it before I even get into the boss fight, if that makes sense. So here we are, we're almost at 9 o'clock. So let's just go ahead and stop it. 5 seconds. That should be 9 o'clock, or 9:01. 9 on the dot. Okay. You'll notice the lightning going off, indicating that it's on the incorrect time. In case you're wondering, my gumball, if you're unfamiliar with them, that I'm carrying right now is self-medication, and that allows me, if I go down, to, while I'm in second chance mode, while I'm down, if I kill a zombie while I'm down, I'm able to keep all my perks. So you're probably wondering, why do I only have 3 perks when I'm allowed to have 4? It's because the last perk I'd like to get, I'd like it to be Widow's Wine. Just gives me an extra hit against the zombies. And your shield, you know, it doesn't last forever in this boss fight, so it's just nice to have that extra protection. For the sake of keeping this video, you know, under an hour and a half, if it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get the Widow's Wine for a while, then I'll just settle for double tap. It's not going to have any bearing. Double tap really doesn't give you any advantages, considering we're just using the bow. But you know, whatever. We'll just pretend it does, just for the sake of, you know, filling in that 4th perk slot. But we're almost done upgrading this fire bow. It's going to take at least 4 rounds to complete these 4 rings, so it should be done by round 20, either 20 or 21. Okay, we're going to follow the ghost. By the way, these dogs do not stop spawning until this 4-ring ritual, or 4-ring circus, whatever you like to call it, is over with. So we can assume that it's either going to be the electric bow or fire bow at the first challenge. Again, you'll know by looking down at your peripheral of, you know, the screen, and it'll be either blue indicating that it's electric bow, or orange glow indicating that it's the fire bow. Okay, looks like we're going to be starting in the top of the castle. And again, guys, I could go down right here. It could totally be possibly go. Look, there you go. See, good thing we used self-medication, so we get to keep all the perks. It sucks I took it down, but you know, that's the nature of the game. So kind of hoping I could do this in a perfect run, but I've been trying and trying and trying. This is the 3rd time I've tried to do this without buying any weapons, and hopefully this will be the charm. But I'm going to jump off this mic so I can concentrate. Obviously, I'm breaking concentration trying to explain this, and no one's even watching this video anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'll turn this off.
demonstration, nothing more. If I had my medical badge, your assistance would not have been required. The fires of hell will consume you! No! Begone, foul canine! To be grateful? Haven't I done enough already? My thirst is quenched only when you burn! Interesting. That was just a slight hiccup. Nothing to worry about. This is no fountain of youth. This is a fountain of death! I hope this gives me a clue for what lies ahead. Fetch me their soul! A defensive weapon that can also be used for offense. You know, I am actually very thirsty indeed.
My God. Attention all stations! We have a security breach! We have a keeper manifestation within the vicinity! The MPD is under threat! Don't come any closer!
Dr. Grove has damaged the MPD. Quickly, we must locate the missing capsule.
What happened to you, Edward? What drove you to this betrayal?
Initiating one.
No instance of your actions will not alter the outcome of the war.
The Keeper. It has somehow been corrupted on its return to Earth. I think Dr. Grove is trying. You will pay the price for your insolence. We all will. I should probably test this on one of the others. the strength to carry on. Control of the machine is but one tiny step in a much longer journey. One day, I really hope I get to stop all the killing and the maiming. No, I'm just kidding. Always ends for your kind. Embrace the flames! I don't know if I should swallow it or spit it out. Yeah, silence their screams. The fires of hell will consume you! Now and forever! A defensive weapon that can also be used for offense. This is not my technique! I finish chewing. I will spit on the graves of my enemies. I have the power to rupture the very surface of the earth! Is this for you? Once again! Oh, I was looking for that.
Initiating 115.
Give me the strength to do what must be done.
Okay guys, so I made a crawler. It's round 22. I'm totally ready to go into the boss fight, but like I say, I would like the... So we have to stop this on 935. 935. I would really like to go in there with a self-medication, considering I've already went down a few times already. And I'm not saying it's not possible, but I have never completed this Easter egg without Jug. So if I were to go down this boss fight and I didn't have an aftertaste or a self-medication, you know, a way of keeping all my perks if I went down, then it's pretty much game over if I go down. So I would hate to waste all this time. We're already an hour and 15 minutes into this. So I may prolong this a little bit more until I get a self-medication. But here we are at 9 o'clock. We're going to try to stop it at 9:31, 9:32, somewhere around there. And hopefully be able to get this plunger. That should be 32 or 33 after. That's a little too close. We'll see. Turn it off and on. Be quick like ninja. Right on the money. Good luck. Good luck for me. Okay, so I'm gonna go collect my plunger and hopefully get self-medication. Here's the plunger next to the brain. If any of you guys don't know, the plunger allows you to take down panzers with one melee strike, but only after you have killed one panzer already. So they're going to be spawning in the boss fight 2 at a time. After each round, there's 3 rounds to kill the boss, but after each round, there's going to be 2 panzers that spawn at once. I'm going to have to kill one of them, and the next 3 I can just put down by switching to the pistol and meleeing them. So now I just need a self-medication and we are ready to go.
I have nothing of value but for my mortal soul.
More voltage! I want more!
What do you have in store? Points. Odd machine.
May your blood boil beneath the skin.
I like to watch them burn. I know it's not insta-kill. With access to the double points, I could have taken the active ingredient. What kind of doctor? Double points.
Your blood will become one with the air we breathe.
Alright guys, I'm going to get a new shield, and we are in... Oh, are you serious? Well, why not? One more down, sure. We are in business, now that I got a new shield.
If you could do that a little quicker next time.
Here we go.
Can we charge the summoning key?
So in case you guys don't know, in order to do this, to complete each round, all 3 rounds of the boss fight, you're going to need your DG4s or your gravity spikes. You're going to want to set them down right here in the middle of the room once he starts using his charge attack. Something kind of interesting, I never noticed that the boss fight actually... I'll explain it here in a second. Okay, first, DG. Again, we have no weapons, we only have the upgraded bow. Gotta shoot his chest. I have heard that you can shoot it with any type of weapon. It doesn't have to be a bow, but just to be safe, let's just go ahead and shoot with a bow. You get a max ammo rewarded to you every time you complete a round, and you also get 2 Panzers, but remember we have a Plunger, so it won't be that difficult. But we have to kill one first, so let's do that. Alright, we're in business. One hit strikes. Alright, we move on to round 2. Still need to have my DGs charged. But I've just now noticed, I mean, you know, this map's been out for a year, and I've just now noticed that the Keeper, this boss fight, he attacks you with all 4 abilities of the bows. You see we have the skulls that he launches at us, that's the soul bow, or the void bow, whatever you like to call it. The lava pits that form around, that's the fire bow. Obviously he creates dogs to come at you at round 2 against them. And then with the electric bow, it's that charge attack that he does in the center. By the way, if you don't know, you need to be behind a block if you don't get off this attack here. And I'm not going to be able to get it off because my DG, they're just now charged. So missed opportunity, oh well. But if you're not behind this block, that electric kill will put you down, whether you've not taken any damage whatsoever. Doesn't matter, it will kill you instantly. So it's a good thing to be hiding behind that pillar if your DGs are not charged when you see that electric ball in the center. What can really kill you in this boss fight is running out of ammo. Yeah, you get a max ammo every time you complete a round against him, but let's say you fail to trap him with the gravity spikes more than 2 times. It can get really hairy. Considering the bow is the only thing that we're using as offense, it can be really hard to come out of this. So hopefully I'll be able to get him right now. Light them up. Alright, round 2 successfully completed. Moving on to round 3. You guys have no idea how much easier these Panzers are with this Plunger. It's just getting down that first initial one is the hard part. Alright, got one down. This should be easy. Now, this upgraded Plunger is only good for, I think it's like 60 seconds. So you really don't want to dilly-daddle or whatever. You don't want to waste any time taking these Panzers down once you see that it's upgraded. It'll be on fire like it is right now. That's how you know it's upgraded. But yeah, after about 60 seconds, it's back to the plain old Plunger, which is really not any stronger than the Bowie knife. So kind of pointless to have unless you use it the way you're supposed to, which is killing a Panzer initially. This is the last round, and I'll finally be able to say I did this Easter egg. I've tried 3 different times tonight, so I guess 3rd time's a charm. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think I got this in the bag. And yes, I got my DGs charged, so well, we'll just have to see. Can't believe I still have a shield. And we have done it, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to pick up your DGs, but I'll do it anyway. Bye-bye, you salty bastard. After you kill him, you want to pick up the summoning key from the MPD. You might recognize that from Moon. If you point your direction to the bottom left corner, you'll notice that I only have double tap, jug, stamina up, and quick revive. After completing this Easter egg, you will have all the perks, all 9. But I'll let you enjoy the show, and I'll be back on in a second.
The road is long and dark, but I know we will complete our mission. He's still alive.
I fucking hope so.
This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to live.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richtofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it.
Good to see you, Tank.
And there you have it, people. As promised, I've completed the Easter egg solo game in under an hour and 30 minutes with nothing but the bows, no weapons whatsoever. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you see, leave a comment, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Peace.